Champions rise and fall. Warriors take up banners left by fallen brethren to wage war in the name of their chosen gods. Iliad stirs. The bearers of the word of Lorgar seek to put down this upstart Xenos manifestation. Who will be victorious? Who will be crowned Season Not 3 champion? This is 40K in 40 minutes Championship Battle. Rupert has managed to knock off Tak in a really technical first-round match, only to have to come face-to-face with Tycho and his Ravage Star Wordbearers. This has all the makings of a 40K classic. Let's see what the players have brought to the table.
I'm Tycho, Playon's Child of Chaos, and today I get to bring you the Cult of Dave.
Mark of Tzeentch abounds as he looks to bring a big hurt with his army. He's got a Demon Prince with wings, a Lord Discordant on Hellstalker, a big mob of cultists, some Legionnaires, a Hellbrute with Meltas, some Possessed with the Black Rune of Damnation, a staple in most of his lists, some Chaos Bikers, a Venom Crawler, and 3 Obliterators that I imagine he'll start in Deep Strike.
Eldar have had my number for years, and back when I was playing Blood Angels, I'd tweak lists to go after them specifically, but it's been a long time, and I don't really know all the ins and outs of their new codex. We'll see how it goes.
Rupert and the High Court of the Oyabun returns with hopes of making these devotees of a false god pay for their crimes versus the Azuryani.
The last battle I got to play Champion of Season 2, took him apart. It was super fun. And now I get to play Tycho, Champion of Season 3, and he's got something coming.
Rupert has an Autarch Skyrunner, the Vizarch, and a Farseer on foot as his warlord. He's got some Banshees, Fire Dragons, Striking Scorpions, a 10-man squad of Harlequins, 2 squads of Rangers, 3 Shining Spears, and a Falcon Transport.
Never had a chance to play Tycho. I think a couple of editions ago would have been one story, and now I think it's going to be an uphill battle.
Today's mission is Data Scry Salvage from the Warzone Nephilim. This is a Hold 2, Hold 3, Hold More mission. That means players need to hold 2 objectives to score 4 points in their command phase, 3 objectives to score 8, and more than their opponent to score 12. The mission-specific alternate primary is actioning your own home objective and then controlling objectives in No Man's Land. For each objective you control in No Man's Land at the end of your turn, you'll score a point, up to a maximum of 3. This mission also features sticky objectives. If a player with an objective-secure unit holds it in their command phase, they will continue to hold it until an enemy unit takes it away from them, even if they've moved off it. For secondaries, Tycho is chosen Engage at all fronts, scoring points for having units in 3 or more table quarters. Assassinate, he scores points for killing Rupert's characters. And Long War, a Chaos Marine specific secondary requiring him to kill units on objectives and take those objectives away. Rupert too has chosen Assassinate, as Tycho does have many characters to kill. He's taken Retrieve Nephilim data, requiring him to do actions in multiple table quarters, and he's taken Hidden Path, scoring points for holding a specific objective. Note, as this mission is sticky objectives, the players have decided that for purposes of this secondary, a held objective will also count as having a unit within range of it.
I'm going to have to try and stick to my guns, get on objectives, stay there, and score big points to win this game.
I have to be able to position somehow that baits one of his key units out to the flank, and then I can shift over to the other flank. So that's my plan. Once he's got a couple of things out of alignment, take them out, and then I've got a winning advantage.
He does have the Vizarch and the Fire Dragons inside of Falcon so that they can drop on turn 1. He also has Swooping Hawks and Deep Strike Reserve for some turn 2 onward shenanigans, and starts with 3 command points. Obliterators, as expected, are in Deep Strike Reserve, and he will start the game with 2 command points.
I understand he does have a redeploy, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that.
Tycho being Tycho, he's deployed in an all-out offensive here. He definitely wants to get to Rupert and get to him fast.
he just comes in and takes this horrific board position. So now I'm immediately on the back foot. I either have to let him take the whole board, or I have to just run in, draw swords, take some faces.
Rupert does have a phantasm in his pocket, so should he not go first, his deployment really isn't a deployment. After all war is deception.
All right, Tycho, let's get real.
Best of luck.
Sweaty already.
Oh, I am. I am too. What's happening? First turn, best of luck, sir.
Natural 6.
A 3! I'll take it.
I can go home, or I can draw swords. I'm gonna draw swords.
And as expected, Rupert's forward aggressiveness deployment was a ruse. He's spending 2 command points and redeploying up to 3 of his units. His Rangers have pulled back and his Scorpions have shifted flanks, as well as his Shining Spears have pulled back to a more central location next to his Autarch. So he's going to go into turn 1 with 2 command points as he managed to farm 1 back from his Warlord trait. This episode is brought to you by Ravaged Star Armies of the Veil Touched, Mini Wargaming Dave's own line of miniatures. Inspired by the artwork and stories of Mortal Kombat, Willow, Vikings, Warhammer 40k, Thor, and The Witcher, Ravaged Star miniatures can work seamlessly in Dungeons & Dragons as a single character, in Conflict 47, Fallout Wasteland Warfare, Star Wars Legion, or any other game that uses heroic scale 32mm figures. All the miniatures are unique sculpts with unique unit names, with original lore. There's even a Lord Davicus. We absolutely love these minis, and think you will too. Presently, they are working on a rule set, however, each backer of this campaign will receive digital unit cards and the beta rules for Ravaged Star. If desired, they'll have a chance to playtest and submit feedback for the game before the rules are finalized. Make sure to check out the video description for links to the campaign, as the Pledge Manager runs until January 25th, 2023. Make sure to tell Dave that PlayOn sent you. Both players tick up to 3 command points as Tycho starts his movement phase.
I gotta be on objectives, I gotta score points. There's really no one to kill, so get on the objectives, score the points.
Looks like moving forward to take some board control and pressure with his big monsters is Tycho's plan. His cultists and his back objective are going to data scry salvage.
Okay, on to the psychic phase. I will start with the Slaneshi Marines. They are going to cast the Delightful Agonies upon themselves. That goes off at a 7.
I need to roll an 8. I do. It is denied.
Denied! Prince is going to give the bikers a 4-up invulnerable save.
Of course he is.
Here he goes.
And he needs
He goes off at a 9.
Are you ready to watch a double 5? Oh, so close.
Oh, so close. 4-up invulnerable on my 3 bikers. They have the Skeins of Fate.
You know, that's pretty good.
So, I have a shooting phase.
You sure do.
Shooting phase is fun. We're going to start with...
Onto the shooting phase now, and the Lord Discordant Baleflamer hits that striking Scorpion squad, and down they go. That is a huge loss early for Rupert. I don't think he expected an 18-inch range flamer. Dead Scorpions is definitely a good start for Tycho. He does score 3 points on Data Scry Salvage, and that takes him up to 3-0 as we head into Rupert's turn 1. Both players currently sit at 3 command points. Turn 1 for Rupert, up to 4 command points for him and Tycho, and it looks like he actually wants to get to grip as soon as possible here.
I'm just going to move back even further, and they are going to retrieve data.
Rupert spends a command point here on Prismatic Blur and his Harlequins. They're going to have a 3-up invulnerable save until the next turn. Falcon drops the Vizark and the Fire Dragon in to do some work into that Hellbrute. He's set up a lot of charges in his movement phase, and he's looking to hurt him right away. Psychic phase, casting Unbind Souls on Tycho's Demon Prince. That means 6s that hit him will automatically wound. That's really strong on such a tough character.
So, in the shooting side of things, I can start with some of the easy stuff. I'm gonna go, I guess this guy has to shoot the Hellbrute because I can't really see anything else. So I'll do that first. Got a laser, and
Tycho spends a command point to reroll a save, succeeds! Down to 3 CP left. Spending 1 command point now on the Demon Stratagem Fire Frenzy to shoot after being shot. 2 hits, but Rupert uses a command point to save it. He's down to 1 command point for Rupert and 2 for Tycho.
Rangers, so they hit on 2. They can only shoot the Hellbrute. 1.
I'm fine.
Yeah. The Rangers have battle focus, so then we move another 3 inches. The Auto's going to have to shoot into the Hellbrute, so here we go. Hitting on 2.
Double barbs. I save it!
Shuriken Cannon into the Brute.
No beans.
They have to shoot the Hellbrute. 3s. So, hey!
Save turns to flat 2. I'm down to 6 wounds remaining.
And then same with the missile launcher from the Exarch. So he also 3 up to wound. Oh, it doesn't wound.
Huzzah! I'm still alive!
So the Exarch can automatically hit just the regular dudes. Wound me on 3s, and I reroll once. And then the Exarch rolls a 1. So come on. 3, yeah. So that's 2 at -4.
Tycho using Hexagrammatic Ward to save one of the wounds on his Hellbrute, down to 1 CP left.
Oof.
Hey! Moment. 5.
Down he goes anyway. Lucky roll from Rupert, but the Hellbrute is down.
Okay, now I've got to think about how to play with my charges. So the Banshee's going to charge the Venom Crawler and the Prince.
So if you fail the 8, you don't make it to either one.
Oh no! They fail! Not good!
Now I'm going to do the Harlequins.
All right.
Harlequins are into the target.
So, Shining Spears coming in hot with their laser lances. They'll be hitting on 3s.
5 ups.
Oops. 2 fails.
I have 5 wounds left.
And so, yeah.
Oh, the Lord Discordant has gone down!
The Harlequins are going to pile in and punch.
Rupert using the Harlequin stratagem Kiss of Death, any 6s to wound will cause a mortal wound in addition to any other damage to a maximum of 6 mortal wounds on that Venom Crawler. Down it goes! Venom Crawler is dead.
No, I kind of screwed up my sequencing here and kind of forgot that I could come back from the dead. It didn't work out very well here. I lost my Disco Lord and nearly my Demon Prince. It was not perfect, but we'll see.
End of that first turn, Rupert has 4 points as he scored 3 on Assassinate and 1 on Hidden Path, and Tycho sits on 3 on Primary for Data Scry Salvage as we head into turn 2. Tycho scores 12 on Primary to take him up to 15 points.
Max on Primary. I am liking that, but my problem is that my possessed are out in the cold. They have no one to kill, and that is hurting my soul.
Tycho, he definitely fell for the trap to move the possessed off to the flank, but he's a smart guy. He's just going to sit on those 2 objectives because there's no way I'm going to get them. He's going to score a storm.
Rupert's Strands of Fate dice this turn, 1 save, 1 psychic, 1 hit, and 1 advance. Those are going to come in clutch. Demon Prince moves up, looks like he wants to charge those Shining Spears and that Vizark. Bikers swerve around to put pressure into Rupert's backline.
Wow, my Obliterators have the perfect spot to drop. They're going to have great targets, and they get to sit on a home objective in his backfield, scoring me engage on all fronts. I am loving this spot. Action Monkey Cultists. So my cultists are going to collect more data. Let's do a Psychic phase.
Legionnaires attempting to cast Delightful Agonies, and Rupert denies it. Demon Prince uses Skeins of Fate on himself. He's going to have a 4-up invulnerable save against shooting and fighting phase now. That's huge.
The Shootings phase. Let's do some bolt pistols into your Harlequins.
Rupert spends his only command point on lightning fast reactions, the Eldar stratagem, to save his Harlequin troop. The Harlequins are taking some hits, but the Troop Master takes the only wound. Not bad.
Let's do the Bikers. They are going to fire everything into your Fire Dragons.
Bikers open up into the Fire Dragons, and they put a wound on the Exarch. Obliterators look to split fire into both the Dark Reapers and the Fire Dragons.
He's one. No, they're absolutely shellacked.
The Fire Dragons just evaporated. Oof.
So my last obliterator is firing his same thing, Warp Hail, into your missile launchers.
Right, of
Dark Reapers.
Yeah. Coming in, you kill 2.
That's the end of the shooting phase.
Onto the scary stuff now.
This scary stuff. So we're going to start with the Hail Mary. The possessed are going to try and charge your Harlequins.
It's an 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not quite.
So far from an 11.
Legionnaires charge the Autarch. Bikers hit the Banshees. Demon Prince goes into the Vizark and the Shining Spears.
Basically, I'm going to fight first, and then he's going to pick where he gets to have a reprisal.
Which one's you gonna do?
It's going to be the Prince.
Who's he gonna punch?
I am going to punch both.
Okay. I'm interested to see where this goes because I find both of those units very dear to my heart. Alright, so three sword, 1 claw into the Vizark,
4 sword.
4 sword into the spears.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I expect a lot from my Demon Princes.
This is cocked.
Ooh, 2 Shining Spears have gone down to the Demon Prince, and so does the Vizark.
He didn't quite kill enough to make me sing his praises. He did okay. Okay. You get to pick the next combat, sir.
Well, it's going to be the Autarch into the Warriors.
Okay.
3s.
Autarch manages to kill a few of the Legionnaires. Ooh, the Bikers down a couple Banshees. Autarch weathers the storm of all those Legionnaire attacks. Big points for Tycho here. He's opened up an absolutely huge lead of 27-4. However, Rupert is really in a good position to clap back huge. This could be a big turn. Here we go into Rupert's turn 2. No primary for Rupert as Tycho has completely locked him out.
Coming into my turn 2, I'm not feeling great. He pulled around his DP, charged into the Vizark and the Spears. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to get that Prince out of my lines. And I didn't score any primary because of that stupid consolidation. It's a good move by Tycho. I have to give him that.
Harlequin's looking to set up a charge and bring their pistols to bear. Rupert's using feigned retreat here for 1 command point, so his Autarch can fall back and still charge this turn. He's down to 0 command points. Swooping Hawks drop in from reserve. They've got those cultists lined up. Psychic phase, Rupert casting Fateful Divergence and using one of his strands of fate dice, still rolls a 12, but good ol' Eldar cannot peril. He gains a command point.
I'm going to cast Unbind Souls on a 6. So use
I say no!
Dark Reapers fire into the Legionnaires. No joy.
Swooping Hawks into the cultists.
Don't die! Uh-oh.
Save 1.
I lose 7 cultists.
Oh man, the Falcon is going to shoot into the Legionaries right here. On 3s, you go for it.
Finally, a Legionnaire goes down. That took a lot of shooting. Rupert uses a command point on Deadly Embrace here, and that's going to do Mortals on a 4-up. And he farms it back. That's fantastic. Harlequins charge the Demon Prince. Autarch goes into the Cultists. Strands of Fate dice to help the Swooping Hawks get in, and their charge still fails. That Cultist squad should go down to the Autarch, though. Spending that other command point now as he starts his fight phase. Kiss of Death on those Harlequins. Splitting his attacks into the Legionnaires and Demon Prince.
I ignore 2, so I have 1 guy left with 1 wound.
Demon Prince only takes a mortal and kicks it back to the Harlequins.
You take a mortal wound on your Harlequins. The Autarch over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
2s.
Ah! Ooh, Banshees.
So
Finishing off the Banshees would be huge. We're gonna do it. Down to 1 CP.
Tycho spends 2 command points to counteroffensive with his bikes into the Banshees. This is smart because if he can kill those Banshees, then he puts him in a really good place. Tycho takes the Banshees down to 1 model, but the Banshees clap back and take out 2 bikes. Can you imagine if that whole squad was here? Demon Prince takes down the Shining Spear Exarch. Oh no!
Yeah, I think I got a little lucky here. I managed to not lose my Prince, and I am starting to take control of this game points-wise. So I'm feeling pretty good here. I have to keep the pressure on and make sure I don't slip in the last half of this game.
Tycho's primary game is really on point here. He's locked Rupert out for at least his next turn and forced some decisions that he may not want to make. We do know that Rupert wins games in movement though, so it really remains to be seen if he can claw his way back into this. Tycho manages 8 on primary to take him up to 35 points, 2 command points to Rupert's 1, and Rupert rolls his Trance of Fate. Oh wow, 3 saving throws. That could be absolutely clutch.
All right, my Demon Prince is gonna scarper. He's gonna run away and score me lots of victory points. He's gonna focus on winning me the game rather than killing the enemy. This is not like me, but I'm learning, I'm growing.
Rupert's using Segarach's Jest here for 1 command point. As that Legionnaire falls back, he's going to be able to shoot. He's out of command points, and the Legionnaire survives!
Huzzah!
Obliterator's splitting fire. Harlequin saved 3 with Fate Dice, and then passed 2 of 4 saves. Only 2 dead Harlequins.
And into your Banshee.
It's right now.
Oh, the Banshee dies to shooting, though. I guess that's something, because she can really wreck face.
Okay, I am gonna charge.
Obliterators charge the Dark Reapers and absolutely annihilate them. End of that turn sees Tycho up to 39 points to Rupert 6. This is really starting to become a runaway. Let's see how Rupert claps back on turn 3. Only 4 primary for Rupert to take him up to 10. He's got a lot of technical movement he needs to do here. He's got limited assets to score with, and he needs them all to do work in order to have a hope of catching up. Falcon positions to get shots on both the Obliterators and the Biker.
So that'd be the Psychic Phase.
Psychic Phase.
Oh no! Psychic Phase and Fateful Divergence fails!
I'm gonna Smite on a 9.
Smite into the Demon Prince takes him down to a single wound.
Okay, this is the Swooping Hawks into the Demon Prince. Ha! Ha 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 ha!
Oh wow! The Swooping Hawks have taken down the Prince in shooting!
My Demon Prince goes down in Swooping Hawks. Yeah.
This is actually not good! Rupert wanted to get over there with those Harlequins.
And then I'm going to shoot him with the Falcon.
Falcon shoots into the bike now. Between Mark Azinch and some seriously clutch rolls, that biker has lived.
And then the Autark's going to shoot the Legionary. Hey!
dead.
Autark is going to use the charge dice here and have to roll a massive charge to reach, and he does! It's a 12!
6. Okay, 6. Hitting on 2s.
Save 2, take 1, 2 damage. I have 3 left on.
That is what we call
back of the
a pretty good feeling over there.
And I get to fight back.
Rupert's going to spend his last command point on lightning fast reactions to make Tycho -1 to hit, but Wordbearers still re-roll everything in the first round of combat.
12 wounds.
Alright, fine.
Down goes the Autark. Oh no, that's a 3-point assassinate for Tycho, and I think that could actually sound the death knell for Rupert.
I knew going into it, I was definitely got the short end of the stick. This is going to be an uphill fight.
I think that's going to be the game, and it looks like that's where they're going to call it. Rupert could probably make the score a bit more respectable, but for all intents and purposes, he is not going to be able to catch up. Make that your final 64-28 in favor of Tycho and his Ravage Star Wordbearers Legion. Special thank you again to this episode's sponsor, Ravage Star from Mini Wargaming Dave. On behalf of all of us here at PlayOn, we hope you enjoyed Season Not 3. If you like what we do, make sure to thunderhammer that like and subscribe button, or even support us on Patreon. We've got a fantastic Discord, behind the scenes and preview footage, and other special Patreon-only features as well. As always, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on!
It was an amazing game. It was back and forth.
Yeah.
I thought I'd fumbled the ball a few times, but in the end, steady objective scoring wins games.
Out deploying you on the with the possess was really huge.
I think it was. I mean, it definitely felt terrible for me to just have my possessed sitting there because my possessed are such great damage dealers. But at the same time, like sitting on 2 objectives and just having them be like, "Come on," and like I just could just ignore half the board for 1 unit, and even if it is like a big unit, 250 odd points or whatever,
scored you most of your points. Yeah.
It made sure that I was in the objective lead the whole way.
But then bringing the blitz down in my back corner, just not having enough units to screen out over there, maybe I should have kept a unit of rangers back. And if I'd been able to hold that area, and your blitz came in this area, very different game on the scoring side. I cornered myself a little bit too much. You know what? I think my game plan was right.
But then you ran into Armor of Contempt.
I think I played it 90% right. And it was just like that 10% of errors is what cost me the game, because those luck factors, if you don't make this many mistakes, you can still overcome them.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's how the game works.
Hey, you got a tough list. You played it pretty well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You played it wonderfully. You had some wonderful moves. You caught me by surprise a few times. Fantastic game. And until we see you next time, in the grim dark of the far-flung future, play on. The victor!
It almost happened. I could feel it. I could see it right there.
Rupert is an amazing opponent.
Tycho's a great player, you know. You can't take it away from him.
Cult of Dave! Warhammer's a really, really nitpicky game right now, and we're doing our best, and we missed some stuff, and that changed the game, and that's how it works. I'm a wiener!
Okay, good job. Now we're done. Yay! Let's go home.
Oh my.